to be making a dessert. Lately, I've been getting a lot of messages from people asking me to make more of a dessert video versus an entree or, I don't know, meats or appetizers like how I usually do. So today, we are going to be making tres leche. Ooh, so good. Yes, so I'm personally not going to be making the vanilla cake out of scratch because I still want these videos to be very easy, you know, how to go videos. So I'm just gonna be using one from a box. Disclaimer, I don't usually do that. However, I want everyone to be able to make this tres leches, and to be quite honest, it's still gonna taste very good. So there's no shame in your game here. Ain't no one gonna know that it came from a box, I promise. All right. So what tres leche is, for any of you guys that don't really know what it is that it's a vanilla cake that's soaked, I mean drenched, in 3 types of milks. In this video today, we're going to be using regular milk, so 2% milk. We're going to be using carnation milk and condensed milk. So once the cake is done, we're then gonna pour it all over the cake, and then it's just gonna be topped with heavy cream and cherries. But I feel like I'm giving you too much already. So just stay in watch. Alright, so to get started, you're going to want to mix all your milks together. Very simple. Doesn't need to be in some order. Just mix everything together. Now this condensed milk is such a dangerous thing. It is the most delicious thing ever. I mean, I can eat spoons and spoons of this. I need to control myself when I'm around it. Now you're just gonna wanna mix everything together, and oops, my bad. But you're gonna wanna mix everything together to make sure everything's nicely incorporated. So now you can put that aside, and we're gonna start on making our cake itself. So you're just gonna wanna follow exactly what your cake box directions state. That is what I'm doing here. I'm not doing anything extra or fancy to it. So at this point, you can just look at your cake box, see what it states, and follow exactly what it wants you to do. Now, for a cake box, it seems as if it makes 2 of these types of cakes, which is perfect because I was giving one away anyways. So you're just gonna wanna divide that batter into 2. You're also gonna wanna grease your mold as well. You don't want the cake to stick when you're trying to take out a piece. Alright, so now that your cake is nicely baked, you're going to want to start to poke holes in it, just like so, with a fork, a knife, or anything that's pointy. And then you're gonna, alright, so I didn't say it, but don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so you're gonna now want to pour all this yummy mixture in the cake itself, and you're gonna see it's just gonna start to soak it up. So you're just gonna want to continue. Don't pour it all in one shot because it is gonna overflow. You gotta wait till your cake soaks up and then continue to pour over. Alright, so the rest of that mixture, again, I am saving it for a second cake. If you make a bigger cake, then use all of it for that one cake, okay? Alright, so now that that is soaking up, come on, I can just eat this cake just as is. I don't even need the whipped cream on top. It's just so good. I think it's the milk mixture that makes it for me. But now you can put this aside and we're gonna start on the whipped cream. Now you can buy whipped cream or you can make it yourself, and we're gonna make it ourselves. So you're just gonna wanna put your heavy cream and as well as your powdered sugar. Alright, so I did put some of the powdered sugar, and then afterwards I put it aside to see if we still need a little more. It is all based on your preference. If you want it sweeter, you can definitely do that. If you don't, because you know the cake itself is sweet, you don't have to make this sweet at all. It's just all up to you at that point. So I decided to just do this by hand. I did my workout for the day because this was the hardest thing to do. Please do not follow what I'm doing here. Use a hand mixture. I don't know what I was thinking, but you're a real one if you've done it just the way I'm doing it, by hand. It literally took me a good 7 minutes for this to whip up. My hand was killing me, but you know it's done when it looks like this. This is exactly the consistency you want. Alright, so I did taste it and I did notice I wanted a little more. I like mine on the sweeter side, so 2 tablespoons is the perfect measurement for this. And this is exactly what you want. Some nice, tough peaks. You don't want nothing soft. You don't want it falling over. So at this point, we can now start to decorate our cake. Yay! The fun part. You can put as little or as much whipped cream as you like. Some uses a piping bag for this. You can do that as well. Me, I decided we'll just do it with a spatula today, because I like that look. I like a not a perfect look, more like a rustic homemade, listen, I did this from the heart type of look. Okay, so now you're just gonna want to smear everything around. All right, so it's cherry time. So you can decorate as you like. I decided to make a round circle look with the cherries, but you could do it as you like. And we're done. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you so much for the support. See ya!